edible soul food to hold you. No preacher, reverend, to speech my preference. Just speak from lessons on my life. I spotted like a leap of leopards, world on fire, on God. One nation under a pariah, miser. Time to make wiser moves. The wider truth, we should better guide the tribal youth. What we supposed to tell these babies when their ignorance is bliss? The government broke the covenant, mad divisive. Hack devices, high prices, healthcare crisis, it's all disgusting. Gangsta how they ball busting. Sprays and Pete with the who's. Check them on YouTube. Watch the pod discuss it. Informal pod. Sprays and Pete with the who's. Check them on YouTube. Watch the pod discuss it. Informal pod. Sprays and Pete with the who's. Check them on YouTube. Watch the pod discuss it.
Welcome. This is your dynamic duo. We are back in the building. This your guy, Big Pete Jr.
Spain like the country.
And this is the Informal Podcast. Yeah.
Welcome back.
We are back in the building.
Yes, we are.
Yes. And we got a special guest in the building. But before we bring her on, we just want to get some announcements out the way. You know how we do. We got to make sure we shout out our sponsors and our platforms that we are on. So make sure y'all go tap in with us everywhere you can tap in. That is THEE Informal Podcast on all social media platforms.
That's right.
All digital platforms where you can stream, listen. Go check out our YouTube channel. We're in season 5. We got some great conversations over there. We got another dope one about to happen right now.
Absolutely.
So make sure y'all go over there. And also tap into our Patreon platform for all the behind the scenes content, and you see how we get to set it up, what we do behind the scenes. Also check us out every Saturday at 1 p.m. on Culture Mix Radio. Come spend the weekend with us. Join the conversation. Like we say, positive platforms matter. Every Saturday at 1 p.m. you can catch us over there having great conversations as always.
Right.
Yep.
And catch us on YouTube. And speaking of YouTube, shout out to everybody that's been watching, subscribing, viewing. We're at 80,400 views on the page, and we want to break 100,000 by the end of the year. I know it's going to happen way before then, but let's do it. And I appreciate all of y'all.
I ain't worried about it. We know it's coming.
Thank you so much.
It's coming. And like we like to do over here, we like to have positive conversations. So we have a amazing young lady on the platform today. I'm going to let my man Spain do the introduction. Absolutely. Go ahead, Spain. Take it away, sir.
Absolutely. And it was a spur of the moment. I woke up and I was like, hey, I want to have somebody on today. I was like, who can I call? And I reached out because I know we had an event coming up that we're going to participate in for the second time. I was like, I'm going to reach out because I think the world needs to hear their story, what they're about, their mission, and everything. So let me introduce
Miss Ann Gibson, Executive Director of Leading Ladies RVA.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. Thank you so much for having me on the show.
Thank you. And like I said, it was kind of spur of the moment. So thank you for taking the time out to sit with us and get on with us and explain everything that you guys are doing in the community, because this is a big thing. So I just want to give a quick overview.
Sure.
All right. So Miss Teresa Ann Harvey founded Leading Ladies RVA. Leading Ladies RVA in 2017, a local entrepreneur and healthcare worker. Their mission is to provide business and wellness education and resources to help individuals thrive. We provide support for homelessness, prevention, branding, and public relations, as well as financial resources. They've raised money for family, housing, and utility expenses, and also provided scholarships.
Ooh,
big.
We gotta give her congratulations.
Yes, let's do that. Absolutely.
Yes. Putting in that work in the community.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. The floor is yours.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit more about who you are, and how did y'all get involved with all this.
Yes. So thank you again for having us on the show today, and congratulations to your increasing viewer count on your podcast.
Thank you.
Congratulations on building a community. My name is Ann Gibson, and I serve as the Executive Director of Leading Ladies RVA. Leading Ladies was started by Teresa Ann Harvey, and it's such a sweet story how it started. It really started in the spirit of community, in the spirit of her mother, and to honor her contributions to the Richmond local business community back. And so this organization started back in 2027. I personally got involved in Leading Ladies right around the pandemic. The mission is to really bring women together and provide holistic services to women, First, we provide business services. We help women navigate entrepreneurship, starting a business, and growing a business. We also focus a lot on health and wellness. We also do webinars on mental health, just how to navigate womanhood, and basically how to navigate life. It's so important to create a community for both men and women, and Leading Ladies is definitely trying to be a leader in that. Nice. We also have events for men as well. We also have an event called Men Making Moves. We do that about twice a year, where we provide an avenue for men to get together and talk about issues that affect their community. So we try to support family, we support women, and we support the community. And that's really the mission of Leading Ladies. We're open to everyone. We have an event just about every quarter. And if you're looking to join a community, if you're looking to connect with like-minded individuals, Leading Ladies RVA is definitely a resource for you.
Very nice. Very nice. And I secondhand that because they reached out to me about vending at the first event, and I went in and I assuming in my mind, you hear Leading Ladies, I thought it was, all women, and I saw, a lot of males vending and stuff like that. I was like, oh, and then I got in and I was like, I like it here. It was great. It was a great vibe. The community y'all had in there, the speakers, everything was really, really dope. I appreciate y'all putting the thing together and can't wait till the next one. So I want to ask you, how hard was it to kind of, or what were you thinking when you came into it that you would contribute to this mission to keep it going?
Yeah. So me personally, I've been involved in small business development and policy work for the past 15 years. Originally from the DC area, and I moved down to Richmond about 4 years ago. And I'm really passionate about advancing community. And that means access to information, access to capital. And when I came across Leading Ladies, it was a platform for me to spread that information. I've worked in government, local, state, federal level, and there's so many resources that the Black community and other underserved communities do not know about. That kind of holds us back, So a lot of people talk about access to capital, but for me, access to information is so important. And that's how we advance our community. So that's what really drew me to Leading Ladies. It's like spreading information, connecting with people, because that's the way how we are going to advance our community.
Yes, right.
So that's my personal mission and my personal service to those around me, is to help you get to the highest level that you want to go. So that's my personal mission.
I love that. I love that. And I have a follow-up question just to take a little deeper dive into the person that you are. Is this something that has kind of always been in you? Like, were you brought up around like a giving family or community, or is this something that, you have discovered with yourself as you grew into, being like an adult, right? Or is this you?
And before you answer
that is an awesome question, and I appreciate you asking that.
Right. Before you answer, I'm sorry, before you answer, and we're talking about the thinking you had, because I see you're an alumni of Howard University in Hampton.
Yes.
So, shout out to HBCUs.
That's right.
But so this is the thinking we're asking you about.
Yeah. So it's two things. First, family. I do have a family of entrepreneurs. My family is actually from Guyana. I'm from South America.
Oh, okay.
And my mother was the first person to immigrate to America and bring the rest of her family over here. And so there's already a sense of ambition and just discipline that's in me from being in a family that really turned their ambition into something, right?
Right.
The second thing is my sister. She started a business while she was in college, making jewelry and like wedding favors. And just seeing her trying to navigate getting funded, getting her product, getting to customers, like people really need help. So I helped her with her business, and it inspired me to go to Howard University. and pursue my MBA. So I have the credentials and knowledge to help people navigate those things. So it's been in me from my family. Hampton is I went to undergrad there, wonderful experience, and just being around smart people that want to do things. So it's been in me for a while. So that's why I feel so fulfilled in doing this work. And I appreciate you asking me that.
Of course, of course, because, a lot of people, quote unquote, will say people kind of jump out there to help people as a trend right now, right? But this is why we have the conversation with you, and it's not really a interview, right? Like, we want to understand the person you are and the thinking behind why you do what you do, because you have to want to get up to do this type of work.
Yeah. I get up to do this type of work because I've just seen so many people that look like me struggle, get excluded, when there's actually resources out here that are available to help us. There are some resources that are mandated by law to help us.
Yes.
Despite of the headlines that you hear, a lot of these things are still embedded in law that has not been reversed. So people need to know that. If you read the news headlines every day, you feel discouraged.
Right.
So I just want my community to feel good, and I feel like I get rewarded in my own ways by giving back to my community.
I love that.
I love it.
Absolutely love it.
I love it. So a little bit more about how did what was it like growing up? So where are you from? Are you from the Richmond area?
I'm originally from Queens, New York.
Okay. New York's in the building.
Shout out Queen.
Okay. Queens get the money.
And then, right. And then my family moved to Northern Virginia, Herndon, Virginia, in my teenage years. So I've been in the DMV most of my adult life.
Okay.
I worked in district government. And again, just being in communities that are being gentrified, overrun by corporate interest, that's why I'm in public service. Because people don't talk enough about, when you see like buildings go up in your community, there are residents being displaced.
Yep.
There's money that's being diverted out of your pocket into someone else's. And there are a lot of conversations happening that members of the community do not know about. So I try to uncover those opportunities. So yeah, like my upbringing going from New York to Northern Virginia, now I'm here in Richmond, has really motivated me. And I love being in Richmond. I think Richmond's on the rise.
Right.
The business community here is very engaged. And I love how there's so many new businesses opening up. That's why I moved here. I was like, I'm tired of being in the DC area, all the traffic. And Richmond was just such a natural fit. I moved here to open a women's business center at Virginia Union University.
Okay.
And I worked there for a while, and now I'm in state government doing small business work. So I like being in Richmond, and people should, if you have an ambition to open a business here, definitely do it.
Come on, man. This is why we like to have these conversations, right? Because we literally tell people all the time, there is so much good in our community, but they only highlight the negative, right?
Yes.
And this is why we talk about positive platforms matter, and why we have people like you on, and people who are doing the real work in the community to show you, no, there are ways, there are solutions, there are problem solvers out there, right? There aren't people who is just looking at it like, oh, well, it is what it is, right? It's people who are strapping up their boots, as they say, and they're getting out there and they're doing the work.
Right. And I'm glad you touched on that small business, because small businesses, I think, are making this city what it needs to be right now.
Yeah, it's giving Richmond the flavor, the vibe, things to do. So it's a great place to live and work.
It sure is. All right, so we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be right back to dive more in with the sister about the upcoming event that they got going on August 15th and why you need to be there. So we'll be right back with The Informal Podcast.
That's right.
It's the informal podcast on Culture Mix Radio, powered by K101.2 Pop, Richmond.
All right, welcome. Your dynamic duo is back with our amazing guest, Ann, that is on the line with us today. It's a shame she couldn't be here in person. We definitely going to have to spin the block on this interview, as they say, and bring her in the studio. Or we can pull up to her office or wherever she's at. We travel as well.
Yeah, you actually can.
Oh yeah.
Well, say less.
Say less. This is what we do. We have to put you on season 6 then. That's what it sounds like. So we want to dive into the event that is happening on August 15th, which is the Summer Business Bash. Let's go ahead and give an applause for that, because my man Spain and his lovely wife Val is going to be in the building.
Absolutely.
So tell the people out there that's listening, because they're going to hear this very soon. Let them know why they need to be in the building.
All right. So before the break, you guys, we talked a lot about community, getting connected to resources. So our Summer Business Bash happening on August 15th, this is the opportunity that you can get connected. What's the things that are happening for the day? We're going to have 25 local vendors, so you'll be able to shop small and local and support your fellow entrepreneurs.
Nice.
Of course, there'll be fun activities like a phone booth. We'll have free mocktails. But the highlight of the day is going to be the Shark Tank competition, and you will be able to watch entrepreneurs pitch their ideas live. Now, I've sat in on a lot of pitch competitions. I know it can be nerve-wracking for entrepreneurs, but this is an opportunity for people to really talk about their business ideas and get live feedback. It's good for people to see what people are saying about their business, the questions that they're asking. So this is an event that if you're interested in just being in the room with other entrepreneurs, this is where you should be. It's going to be at Dury Plaza Hotel in the Chesapeake Ballroom. We know that's over in Short Pump. And we still have spots available for businesses that want to participate in the Shark Tank competition. So that's exciting. Again, it's from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. It's free and open to the public. And again, it's just an opportunity to get connected. So if you've been sitting in the house, or if you've been feeling down about your business, come on out to this event so we can give you some motivation and support you through your journey.
Wow, that is big.
That's dope. That is
why. This is why I love. I had to have them on.
I'm gonna definitely have to pull up for that pink shark tank competition. That sounds like that's gonna be fun.
Yes, it's gonna be a lot of fun. We'll have 6 businesses participating.
Okay.
The grand prize will be a free media package consultation offered by Tracy Harvey herself.
Oh, okay.
And marketing and communications is so important to a business, so we definitely think the right person will find this very valuable.
Right. Now, I have a question about, because as I'm looking at the flyer, I see y'all have a lot of supporters that follow this mission, this vision, and put, everything they have probably behind you. How big is that? How big is that for what you guys are doing?
Having supporters is huge because they are the ones that allow us to do the work that we do.
Right.
I want to recognize our biggest supporter, Financial Services Innovation Coalition. They basically power a lot of our public events and outreach. The resources as far as like helping us find locations, speakers, materials, financial resources. Without our supporters, we really would not be able to do this. Another big supporter of ours is Melvin Todd of Todd Law. You've probably seen him on social media. In addition, we have the Southern Christian Leadership Global Policy Initiative and Absolute Healthcare Services. So a big shout out to our sponsors for supporting us in this work.
Very nice.
Okay.
Very nice.
What would you say to people who attended the Lifestyle Summit? Right? And what would you say the difference between the Lifestyle Summit and the Business Bash is?
Oh, yeah. So with the Lifestyle Summit, again, that is more focused on health and wellness because there's a side to entrepreneurship people don't think about. And let me just go on this rant very quickly.
Go ahead, sister. You got time.
I think a lot of people get caught up in the glamour of entrepreneurship.
Mm-hmm.
I could work from home. I make my own money. I can sit on a beach with my laptop. But there's a mental and social impact that comes along with it that we don't talk about.
Mm-hmm.
There will be nights where you'll worry about if your invoices will be paid.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be worrying about if you have help to do your business.
Mm-hmm.
Where you're going to find your customers, and it can have a toll on your mental health. So with our lifestyle events, we provide that community so the journey doesn't feel so hard and you don't feel alone. And that's real, okay? And then the business side of things, that's when we focus on the technical assistance.
Mm-hmm.
We go deeper into subject matter. And of course, we provide motivation as well and coaching. The business events also provide good opportunities for networking.
Mm-hmm.
I always tell people that business is a contact sport. So you got to be out making connections. It's the fastest way you can grow your business. So that's the difference between the two. And I encourage people to attend both types of events.
Okay. Yeah. And so I see y'all got a lot of different vendors as well. How do you go about selecting your vendors, or is it an open process, or is it a, you want to make sure you have certain businesses and brands maybe represented?
Yeah, it's a little bit of both.
Okay.
We do an open call for vendors to see who's interested, but we do try to curate a nice shopping experience so you're not seeing too many of one thing.
Gotcha.
Yes.
And be careful. It's quick. You're going to spend all your money with the businesses because they all have good products and services.
Right.
Every time I go to an event, I just put money aside to spend on accessories, services. It's so much fun, and it's more than just shopping. You get to talk to the business owners and hear their why, or hear more the story behind their business, and it's just so nice. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Our first experience, like I said, with you guys was remarkable. Like we had a great time.
Actually, that's a good one. Spain, can you give me your perspective on being a part? Because like I said, you and your wife was a part of the first one.
Yeah, and that's going to lead.
Or I'm sure that wasn't the first one. I'm sure they've done these before.
Yeah, they've done it before, but this is gonna lead into my next question, and I'm glad you asked that because our experience from the door to setup to everything was remarkable, flawless. The energy. I told my wife this when we set up. I was like, I love the energy in here. It feels good. It feels like people on the same page. And to see, people of, entrepreneurial minds together in a room like that and building businesses, it felt great. No complaints. 10 out of 10 for me. As why we're going to be at this one.
That's right.
And whatever one after this. So we're definitely supporting the Leading Ladies RVA. But my next question, before I get you to come back around and tell us all the details on the event, and let the listeners know where to register if they want to vend, stuff like that. My next question, we talked about supporters. We talked about all the people that kind of have your back. But let's talk about the team, the board and the team. How important is that?
Yeah. So we have a dynamic board of both ladies and gentlemen with varying professional backgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
Our board, we have members that show up to every meeting, every event. They're present, they're talking to people. So we have a sense of what type of services and programs people are looking for.
Yes.
The engagement of our board is unbelievable. Everyone participates, and I'm just excited that these ladies are a part of the mission.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice. So once again, we definitely appreciate you for stopping by to I know it was spur of the moment, and when I talked to Tracy, she was like, oh, she's available, she can do it. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
So
I love it.
Definitely appreciate you stopping by. And before we get out of here, is there anything that you want to say to the people that may be listening that are kind of on the fence about maybe starting a business or doing stuff in the community, any kind of motivational tad bits you can give them.
Yeah. I would say to the person who's feeling hesitant to just go to an event. And it doesn't have to be the Summer Business Bash, although I would love to see you there August 15th at 2 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
It could be anything. Just do one thing. Don't think about trying to start the business all in a week or in a month, because it takes time. So if you just write your ideas down, even if it's a bulleted list, go to a networking event, read an article. You are doing more than about 80% of people out there who wants to start a business.
Right.
So just do one thing. Do it this week. Do it this month. But don't try to overwhelm yourself by doing everything at once.
Wow.
I love that. That's a great nugget.
That's a great nugget.
Perfect way. That's a perfect way for her to leave us on a great nugget. All right, so tell the people if they want to be a vendor still. I'm assuming y'all are still accepting vendors. We still got time, right?
Yeah, we still have time. If you want to register as a vendor, just send us a message on either Instagram or Facebook at Leading Ladies RVA, all one word. And our team will promptly get back to you with the information. If you are looking to attend the event, again, it's free admission. And there is a link in our Instagram bio where you can register. So we're just happy and excited to see everyone on the 15th. It's at Dury Plaza Hotel in the Chesapeake Ballroom from 2 to 6 p.m.
All right. So once again, we want to thank Ms. Ann Gibson, Executive Director of Leading Ladies RVA.
And just like she said, it is a free event. So if you ain't got nothing
Free
to do,
event for the community.
and even if you got something to do, carve out some time to pop out. Like she said, it is from
just
2 to
stop by and
6.
see it.
Even if you come through for an hour or two, come through, meet some amazing people that's doing some dope stuff in our community. And you may mess around and stay for a lot longer.
Right.
So just come through, pop up. Because I hate when people say there's nothing going on, there's nothing to do. Yes, there is.
There is.
Yes, there is.
Absolutely.
So thank you for joining us and creating this amazing space for us to continue to be dope people like we are. Absolutely. So we definitely appreciate you.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. Do you have a social media? People can get in touch with you if they want to do anything with you personally, or is it just all Leading Ladies of RVA?
Yes. Go to Leading Ladies RVA if you want to find out more about the organization. If you want to connect with me personally, you can find me on LinkedIn at Ann Gibson, and you'll be able to see my profile. So I'm happy to connect with you all.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sister. Appreciate it, and have a great weekend.
You too. Enjoy. Thanks again for having us.
Absolutely.
All right, folk, we'll be right back with the Informal Podcast.
That's right.
Hydrate today with Indulge. Premium, natural, artesian, alkaline water. Indulge. Premium, natural, artesian, alkaline water. No enhancements, no purifications. Untouched, all natural, artesian water. Indulge today.
Yo, welcome back. We back for the third segment. You know how we do. Shout out to our amazing guest, the Sister Dope Conversation. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Make sure y'all pop out August 15th.
Absolutely.
Get you, it's a free event, but if you want to be a vendor or anything, pull up now.
Right.
Go check them out. Go follow the information at Leading Ladies RVA on Instagram. All right. So we're going to dive into some music, man. Some dope hip hop has come out.
Mm-hmm.
And my man Spain sent me this list that Ross posted, and this is the current top streamed or sold Apple on Apple Music.
Yeah, I think it's streamed.
Yes.
Like the top.
Either way. Because
yeah.
I think on Apple you got to purchase them, right? Or something like that.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So this
for
is
the
top,
register.
Yes, for the register.
Mm-hmm.
So we got Ross at number 1. Well, you know what? Let's start from the back.
Let's start from the back. Yeah.
Future at number 4. The real me.
I'm gonna have to take him up to 6.
Yeah, we have to drop him back. With all due respect, T.I. should be ahead of Future. I think this is what I'm gonna think. This is my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I think the anticipation is what's driving Future's numbers. Because we know
Yeah.
what he's capable of.
Right.
And
when
I
the-
think,
And when the last time we had a Future album? Right.
so I think there was a little bit of a higher expectation than what was actually expected.
Right. I get that. That makes sense.
Shout out to Future. I can actually say I actually have met him and I've been around the team and they took good care of me. Shout out to the whole free band squad. Solid guys. But this one is not in your top 10, sir. Yeah. It's like I said, it's a few bops on there, like that you could play in the club. But how you feel about
I honestly,
the real me?
I'm honestly not even an inkling.
I don't like it.
Of a Future fan. He's had a couple joints that, you know, of course, club bops or whatever.
Yeah.
That's cool. But I won't be downloading an album or any of that. I don't know how he got. Well, like you said, the anticipation is why he got number 4.
That's what I feel.
Yeah.
I feel because he has a high bar. Like he's like that guy, like a Drake, right? Like when he. So regardless of, I think this is where we have to separate numbers from the actual body of work. What did it sound like? How does it feel sonically? How does it make you feel?
Yes.
What's the vibes to the album?
Right.
And is it a complete project from top to bottom, or did somebody just slap a bunch of songs on an album and say, "Hey, this is my project"?
Right. And that's what I get when I listen to Future.
Yes.
If I tapped in
Yes.
and listened to a Future album, it kind of all sound the same. You know, of course it's different production, however you want to call it, but it all sound the same to me. I can't do Future.
And that's why when like the comment was made about him being better than Jay in certain spaces, I just was like, hey man, you know, I guess music is subjective.
Yeah, right.
Cause you ain't winning that argument with me and never.
No.
Never ever.
Moving right along.
All right, moving right along. Who copping?
Who copping?
Shout out
June.
dope body work right here.
Yeah.
This was
Very
solid.
dope. Very solid.
This was solid. Ever since him and the 2 Chainz, he been on the run.
Yeah, absolutely. And independent.
And I love it. And had Wallow, shout out Wallow. Wallow love to
Yeah.
show these guest appearances, and I love it how he does it though, right?
Yeah.
Because he represents the culture in such a positive light.
Mm-hmm.
But he keep it real.
You keep it real.
He keep it real, man. And to me, shout out to Larry June, but it was a solid body.
Hands down, Larry June. I'm definitely a fan. Been a fan now for a little bit, but this one, you came back with this one.
Yeah,
you got Swiss beats on there. You got a Swiss beat, a Swizzy track. What,
bro? This the joint I started the day to.
Yeah,
you know how you get up in the morning, you were on the way to work.
Yeah,
that's what gets played. Ross gets played on the ride home.
Yeah, because Larry June he makes music that you just hit play.
It's
or
chill.
Shuffle.
It's
and just let it roll, bro. Like, oh man, that's all I listen to.
Hey.
I like I told you before we got back on the mic. I just went back to Tip because I was on June so hard. I started with Ross, and then our next person, I went to them for a little bit.
Yeah,
but then I was like, it's cool. But then I went back to Ross. You know what I'm saying? But then
Yeah. The next one on the list is at number 2 is Tory Lanez. Made You Think. To me, it's a bop joint.
Yes, absolutely.
It's an outside, pool party, summertime cookout. It's a bop.
That's why I like it.
Like, so that's why I like it.
Yeah.
See, the thing, regardless of his current situation, Tory make dope music. If Tory locks in, like Tory locks in,
for sure.
Tory's up there. Like before he, went through his whole thing or whatever, and Tory was one of those guys. Like he was the guy that almost rocked the industry with selling the joints for $1 and then sold 1 million copies, and you know what I'm saying, and literally made $1 million right then and there.
Right.
Like,
I think he definitely locked in on this one.
Oh, this. I
think he's in of course, in a different mind state, but he knew And if I'm not mistaken, this joint was made like from
Yes,
jail, from
yes,
lockup.
yes.
Like,
This is what they tried to.
He's killing y'all.
But this is what they tried to give him. Remember when they tried to give him like extra time and all this stuff?
Yeah.
He like, yo, like, what is my options? I'm in here being creative.
Yeah.
Let me do me. Like, you know, he had watched it. And think he almost got stabbed up at one point. Like, let this dude
Be creative.
do what he need to do to get through his time that he has to do.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
it's definitely I'll give it a 9 out of 10 for me.
yeah,
9 out of 10.
me it's an 8.5. It's not a 9. And since we ranking, let's go back then before we get to Ross.
Okay.
But we're gonna start with T.I., even though he ain't on this list.
Very disappointing.
What do you give T.I.'s album?
I think I'm about 8.5.
I was about to say it. Yep.
8.5, 9 with Tip.
I'm a strong 8.5 for Tip too.
Yeah.
Tip
Yeah.
is 8.5. Larry June though. Now hold on, wait. Let's do a Future out the way. The real me. That's a 4 for me, bro.
I'm getting that joint like a 4, 3.5.
It's a 4
for real.
And I'm just being generous because I like 4 of the songs. It's a lot of music on there.
Yeah.
It's like 20 something tracks. I'm like, bro, we don't need all that.
Right.
So I will give it a 4.
Yeah.
Larry June.
I'm gonna give Larry a 9, man.
Larry's a 9.
I'm a strong 9.
Larry's a strong.
Like you almost busting 9.5 for real.
Yeah, bro.
For real.
And if I give it a few more spins, he might crack 10.
Because he's rolling.
Because
Like,
his joint is a vibe.
right.
Like, you know, and I'm about to hit the highway this weekend too, going to Charlotte.
What?
I think that's gonna get a spin.
That's a roll right
I think
there.
that's
a
gonna
road
I
trip
think that's
album.
gonna get us full.
You put,
spin right.
bro, if you put all his albums and just shuffle the whole thing.
I'm gonna just run them back
oh
to
my
back.
God.
I might just go to his page and hit shuffle.
What?
And whatever Larry June track come
Man,
up, I'm
say
gonna
less.
I'm gonna ride.
Yeah.
Like that.
You riding.
But yes, I would give him he's definitely a 9.
Okay.
What you, Tori? We said I said 8.5.
Yeah,
You said
8.5.
Yeah.
9, yeah.
Ross, salute to Ross. Rock with Ross. Rock with the family. But I gotta give Ross an 8.
Yeah.
It's a good project.
I'm around that.
But there is a few skips.
Yes.
There's a few skips. It's like 3 back to back too. It's
What's your
like-
number 1 skip? I bet it's the same number 1.
I think it's fentanyl. No, hold on, wait. No. Wait.
No, not purple fentanyl. Okay?
No, not purple
That's my
fentanyl.
joint.
Let me see. Is it Porsche?
No, that don't rock. The GT3,
Yeah.
Porsche, that don't rock.
Which
Those my top
one?
2.
Which one you skipping?
The one I skip is the one Trick Daddy talk on it or something like that. Is the Miami one.
Oh,
Luke on it or whatever.
do it one time.
I can't do that.
For real, bro. Oh, do it one time.
I don't like that.
See, I guess you got to see that in person.
Yeah.
When they get to rocking
Yeah, I
like
know
that,
what
bro.
you're rocking.
That jack me a whole joint. That's crazy.
What else?
Because and let me ask you a question though. How did you feel about the Rick Ross Gucci Man track?
It was all right. It was cool.
Yeah.
Gucci.
But how did you feel about Gucci's bar? That first bar.
It was
Like,
terrible.
I was raised not to snitch. And I just was like, what?
First of all, same as Future with me. I'm not a Gucci fan.
Me either, bro. Like people tried to sell me on Gucci my whole life.
I can't do it.
And like I said, he has certain joints.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the only real Gucci Man mixtape I liked was the Wilt Chamberlain series when he used to just go in.
I don't even know what
on
that
mixtapes.
is.
Yeah, but I was. I'm a little bit younger than you know what I'm saying? So, but that was it. Other than there's not a Gucci Man album that I can tell you today that I'm like, yo, that was the
Right.
because Ross, I got a whole top 5 for Ross, and unfortunately, this don't crack it.
Yeah.
Set in Stone, it's a dope. Don't get me wrong. As I continue to ride to it, it gets better to me. Right? But on first listen, I literally was like, oh come on, Rose, like.
I'm gonna tell you what was really disappointing to me: the Maybach Music joint. Because on every album, that's the one I'm looking for. Because I love my favorite one is
John Legend.
John Legend. The Maybach Music one. That's my favorite one.
Yeah, I think that's everybody's.
I don't know what they
him and John Legend got something.
Yeah,
on.
that's I don't
when Ross and Legend
listen. What?
And I think, and this was my last review off the last listen. I felt like this was a relationship album, meaning like all of these people are my friends. That's how I felt about everybody that was on this project except for Big X the Plug.
Right. What you think about that one?
And that's my favorite.
That's your favorite. Yeah, that's my number 2. Well, that's my number 3.
What?
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, it ain't even Ross verse.
Yeah.
Big X.
Oh, Big X
slide.
Yeah, he slide
on that joint, bro.
Yes.
What?
That's another album I got to spin the block on. Big X joint.
Oh, bro,
he slides, bro.
Don't let me get on him because I've had conversations. People like, who is? I'm like, what?
What? Oh, come on.
Y'all ain't on Big X the Plug?
Come on.
He might be the perfect blend between Rod Wave and like a Kevin Gates or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like because it's but his sound, the old school like drumming and the beats and the
yes,
bro. He got a song called Strange Fruit.
Mm-hmm.
With the strange fruit hanging. I'm like, bro, you know how soulful a record like that is?
He's locked, bro. He has an undeniable sound. Like when you hear him, you know it's him. That's how I know he's gonna be around for a while.
Hey.
He's gonna be around for a while, bro.
Hey.
For real.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Ross' album is definitely not in my top 5 of his albums, but however, I think it's a solid body of work, right?
So what's your rating on Ross?
Like I said, I got to give it a 7.5.
7.5, 8?
8. Yeah, 7.5, 8.
I go 8. Strong 8.
Yeah, again, it's a strong 8. I really like the Jeezy. Now, even though I'm not a fan of the Maybach Music joint, the Jeezy record, like with Jeezy and him, that to me, I just feel like him and Jeezy, that was the only saving grace to me with the Maybach Music joint, right?
Okay.
Jeezy was on it. And because, like you said, we have a certain expectation with Maybach Music. And not to say Don Toliver didn't do a good job, because I really do feel like he did a great job. But I think you needed another voice on there. Right. Shoot, you should have went with Leon Thomas. That would have been...
Oh, that would have been crazy.
Leon Thomas would have been...
Ooh, yeah, that would have been...
Hey, Ross.
That would have been crazy.
For the 8th edition of because I just heard you signed a deal for 2 more albums, so I guess you got 2 more coming. But this was his 12th studio album, bro. So I gotta commend the OGs, right? Ross just turned 50, I think, this year.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so he's continuing hip hop, right? We're seeing aging look different. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah,
So what's your top 3 off Ross?
Oh, my top 3? Let me see. Let me pull up the list because I gotta go. So Living Large. Oh no. That's not my first one. Ring Around the Rose is my number 1 song. That's the one that's on repeat. Cause I like when Ross talk that talk.
Yeah.
Camel Meat. That's
going crazy.
Number 2. Camel Meat. I'm gonna give you 5.
That's going crazy.
Living Large is number 3.
Yeah.
Right. Number 4 is Mahogany Caskets with T.I. That's and then I like Caviar Bumps. I like the first record.
That's a good way to start it off.
I spent that drink a few times. I repeated that when I first heard the album. I said, run that back.
That's interesting because
all right, give me yours.
My top 5.
Okay.
My first one is Purple Fentanyl. Purple Fentanyl.
Purple Fentanyl had to grow on me, bro. I ain't like it the first listen.
I love that joint. That's my first. My second one is the Porsche GT3 joint.
For real?
I love that joint.
Okay.
That joint go crazy. The track go crazy.
Okay.
Love City Lights.
Yes.
The Dream.
Yes.
You can't go wrong with The Dream.
Him and The Dream is again, why he won't on Maybach?
Yeah.
But I think Dream already did one.
Did he? No. I don't think so. Bro.
He hasn't? He ain't put one on richer than I ever been?
I don't think so. I don't think Dream on there. Not on Maybach Music.
Okay. All right. Well, go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah. Purple Fentanyl, Porsche GT3, City Lights. Those are my top 3. Remarkable Hustle with Leon Thomas. Love that.
See?
Love that.
He had the wrong people in the...
Yeah, it's like, you need to flip-flop.
Leon Thomas could have been... Oh,
I would have loved to hear him on Maybach Music Joint.
I would love to hear a Nip. Well, who got the rest of? No, but Black Sam is working on a Nipsey album. So
Really?
yes,
Ooh.
yeah, we definitely gonna talk about that.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Wow.
and a documentary.
Oh, that's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
That's gonna be dope.
So-
yeah. So
All right.
other than that, to sum it all up, I mean, pretty decent music.
Yeah.
I think we're in that pocket where artists are making albums, but they're just making albums. Like you're just
Yeah.
making it to make it, but
Yeah.
are you really?
To put
I
music
think
out.
y'all got too much money.
No. hey, look, Spain. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. And if we had more time, we would dive into that, bro. But I think that's one of the options. I heard Ross talking some, I ain't worried about album sales, man. I'm gonna go buy a 110 for a yacht. Must be nice.
Must be nice.
Hey, man, let some of that wealth trickle down to us hustlers out here doing it. Too.
Right.
But look, man, we love to thank y'all for tapping in with us, man. But go check out some of those new albums that came out. If y'all got different perspectives,
That's right.
hit us up, man. Jump on Instagram.
Yeah.
We gonna post some clips and we're gonna start airing these as well to our pod server as well, so you can get the full ride of even the radio side on our audio platform.
YouTube
all right?
as well. Y'all
YouTube
check it
as
out.
well,
They're gonna
man.
be on YouTube.
Tap
Yeah.
in, man. We about to rent. Y'all know how we do every summer. We
Facts.
come back harder.
Facts.
All right, y'all. It's your guy Big PJR,
Spain like the country.
and this is the Informal Podcast, and we are out.
Peace, can't fall.
My settlements hit with that intelligent, relevant, incredible, edible soul food to hold you. No preacher, reverend. To speech, my preference. To speak from lessons all my life. I spotted like a leap of leopards, world on fire. Oh God, one nation under a pariah, miser. Time to make wiser moves. The wider truth, we should better guide the tribal youth. What we supposed to tell these babies when their ignorance is bliss? The government broke the covenant, mad divisive, hack devices, high prices, healthcare crisis. It's all disgusting. Gangsta how they ball busting. Spains and Pete with the who's. Check them on YouTube. Watch the pod discuss it. Informal pod. Spains and Pete with the who's. Check them on YouTube. Watch the pod discuss it. Informal pod. Spains and Pete with the who's. Check them on YouTube. Watch the pod discuss it.